Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Pauline Fu. In this video, I will continue chapter 9 and complete chapter 10 in project. All right, so I'm going to connect to Windows Virtual Desktop. So I'm going to continue with the file I worked before for chapter 9. So I would be open chapter 9 data file. So it is a schedule task advanced PF. So I'll continue here. So last video, our task 9. I was here. So controlling task schedule by using task types. So step 1, display usage, task usage. At the same time, also display task form in the logger pane. To do that, you need to use Windows Split. Okay, so go back to this is the data file. So right now it is a Gantt view. If you click drop down list, you select task usage. So now it is the task usage. State the task name, how many hours, duration, start and finish, etc. So now you want to display task form on the lower pane. Okay. To do that, you click the view, split window, then click detail, and make sure task form is selected. This way you display task form on the lower pane. And then click task 24. Task 24. Final review. And you can see the detail for task 24. There are 3 persons involved in task 24. Okay. Just to show you the you can see task 24 is set to fixed, okay, and has a total value of 96 hours. So if you add all this 32 plus 32 plus 32, you have total 96 hours. And the resource assignment units is 300% because you assign 3 units. So this is this one. Next, we are going to do, I complete step 1, step 2. Change task 2. My little dog, hey, no, be quiet, okay? Change task 24 to fixed duration. And then in the task usage view, increase the total work to 120 hours. 120 hours. So change task 24 to fixed duration. Go to here, task 24. Click task 24, duration. Before it is 4 days. Fixed duration. Duration. Double click task 24. Duration. So let me see. How to change it to fixed duration in MS Project. Change the task duration. Change the task duration. Fixed. Fixed duration. Maybe when we change the days, oops, task usage, not here. Fixed units. Fixed units task type, okay. So we have here, it already has the fixed units. So change to fixed duration and click OK button. And then change this to 120 hours. Oops. For task 24. Okay. So completed that one. So next, we are going to use Task Inspector. Task Inspector, still working with the same file. 1 second. Hey, Nori, what do you want? What do you want? See my little doggy. He is barking me. Okay, you sit. Here, okay, you sit. Sorry for the interruption. So we are continue working with scheduled task advanced. We are going to use Task Inspector. Okay. Ensure is task 24 in the task usage view, then display the task inspector. Okay, task inspector. So go back here. So task 24 is in task usage. Okay, and then display task inspector. Go to tasks and then tasks inspector. Oops, inspector. Okay. Display task inspector. to view additional information about this task. Okay. So you can show warnings, you can show suggestions, okay, and show ignored problem. For example, show warnings. Okay, there are no. Okay, so this is the task inspector. Okay, you can also show suggestions, etc. Okay. Task, this one, then inspect tasks. Okay, and you can see this is the inspector. Resources working beyond their maximum capacity because we assign 120 hours. So each unit would end up with 125%. Okay. So as project manager, you are aware of this situation and will work with the affected resources accordingly. So that is the task inspector for task 27. And the next, so you see this screen, okay? For task 22, view details about this task in task inspector. Okay. So go back here, go to task 22. This is task 22. Okay. Task ribbon, task group, inspect, then quick inspect. Okay. This is for task 22. Okay. You don't have any special warnings for this task. And then in task respect, quick resources name, honey mockos. Resources, quick honey mockos. So we can say this resource calendar for honey mockos. And now close this change working time dialog box. And then close task inspector. Okay, so that concludes chapter 9. Chapter 9. Okay, chapter 9. What we did in chapter 9. So basically, we want our setup task relationship, make task links, okay, and also control task schedule. How do you interpret a task, adjust working time, control task scheduling. Finally, how to use the task inspector. That is chapter 9. So now I'm going to do chapter 10. Chapter 10 is a fine-tune task details. We are going to enter deadline dates, enter fixed cost, create recurring task, view task critical paths, and schedule summary task manually. Okay. So that is chapter 10. Let's go back to the textbook. Chapter 10. Continue with. So those are the tasks we are going to complete. This is the practice file toward the end. Okay, practice file. We are going to open the fine-tuned task plan. Okay, so open fine tune task, this file here, fine tune tasks. So go to Windows Virtual Desktop, file open, go to OneDrive, GBC folder, not here, would be here, and then 421, count 1115, project file. This is our last chapter in Microsoft Project, chapter 10. Fine-tune tasks. This is a short chapter, chapter 10. All right, so save this file in different name. I will save just in this PC. Append your initials to the file name. Okay. Task 10 is about task details, fine-tune task details. So step 1, we are asked to insert a recurring task, set the deadline dates. Set the deadline date of June the 2nd, 2023 on task 5. Set a deadline. Okay. Right. So task 2 or task 5. Okay. Double click task 5 to open up task information dialog box. Double click. Oh, double click. So this is the task information box. Under the advanced, you have advanced. You have the deadline, okay? So here you select June the 2nd, 2023. So this is the deadline, June the 2nd, 2023. And then click OK button. Right? So that is step 1. And step 2, entering fixed cost. So we are going to enter fixed cost of 500 to task 30. So try to close other windows to free up some space. Okay, enter a fixed cost. So go to view, under the data, and then click table. After table, select cost. Okay, select cost. We are going to enter fixed cost for task 30. So go task 30. There is no name for task 30. We are going to type in name generate proofs. And the fixed cost is 500. Oops. This one is 500. No, 500, not 5,000. Okay, so we entered fixed cost for task 30. Next, set fixed cost to occur at the end of the task. Okay. So cost occur, select at the end. So that is the step 2. Okay. So we finished entering the fixed cost. Next, we are going to view or create recurring task. Create recurring task. Recurring task is a task that happens maybe every week or every quarter, okay, or every month, etc. Okay. So now we are asked to insert a new recurring task so that it will appear above task 1. Okay. So the recurring is a 1 hour duration every Monday, okay, starting ending. So go back to here. We should switch to the normal view Gantt chart. So it is Gantt chart. Okay. So recurring task before task 1 acquisition. Okay. So this is task 1 acquisition. Quick task 1 acquisition. Then go to task. And then insert under this task, select recurring task, and the task name is editorial staff meeting. It is happened weekly. It is happened on every Monday. So check out the Monday. And the duration is 1 hour, not 1 day. So 1H means 1 hour. And if you are starting on April 17th, 23rd, April 17th, here, April 17th, and it will end July 7th, 2027. July 7th. Okay, and then click OK button. Okay, so we entered the recurring task. Now, step 2. Add these resources to the summary recurring task. Okay. So select editorial staff meeting, go to resources, assign resources, select Carol, Honey, and June. Carol, Honey, Carol Poland, and then Control K, select June Cao, and Handy Marcos. Handy Marcos. Where is Handy Marcos? Here. So 3 person, okay, select 3 person, and then click assign. Okay, so I finished step 2, assign resources to the occurring task. Step 3, collapse the summary recurring task. So I want to close this window first, and then collapse recurring task. Recurring task. Go to task. Just click this. Yeah, just click this button. It is collapsed. Okay. The down pointing triangle. So finish that part. So that is the recurring task. Next, we'll talk about the critical paths. Critical paths are the tasks that must complete in order for the whole project to complete on time. Okay. So step 1, display the critical task. Okay. Display the critical task. Go to format. Under the bar style, bar styles, and then critical tasks, check here, critical tasks. Okay, so we have the critical task displayed in the red color in the Gantt chart here. If you adjust. Okay, so those are the critical tasks. So basically that's it. So in summary, in chapter 10, we entered the deadline, entered the fixed cost, okay, entering recurring task, and display the summary critical path. Okay. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.